Hello guys, we're back on Anime Guardians for the ReZero update. Unfortunately, they're dropping at 2 AM my time, so I'm very tired. Not a good update time for me, but we're just gonna go check it out and see what we got going on. I should have like one of the strongest teams in the entire game now. If you haven't seen my catching up video, maybe go check it out. I thought it was a pretty good video, not gonna lie. So let me find out what we have going on. I see like a winter map now, pretty cool. Oh no. All we got is a new world line, man. Okay. Just a bunch of Evo items though. Kind of a letdown. I was really hyped for ReZero. And we do have a battle pass unit, which I think is probably Echidna. Yeah, tier 50. If I remember correctly, Subaru was a rare unit in this game. I'm gonna check the banner and like pick up Subaru if I can. Okay, it's an 85% rare unit. Let me roll on that. Turn off auto sell. Just roll like 10 times. There we go. On the first try. Check on the evolution. And okay, we have 3 different evolutions here. I'm not sure if it goes into all of them, or like, you can choose between the 3. Oh, you choose, okay. So, looks like we just need the drops from the world line. Okay, nothing really that cool. Kind of disappointed, I thought this ReZero update would be really nice. Maybe the world line's really fun? I guess I'll start farming the world line, because like the only new game mode we have. Okay, what do we got going on here? I'm gonna start it up. New farm going down. I actually haven't really used her yet. Waggery, currently the best farm in the game. And where are the enemies at? Okay, here we go. A bunch of shields spinning around them. Okay, pink, green, and pink again looking shield. Maybe red. I don't know. I don't know what we need to break those. I'm just gonna place down my Makima, and like hopefully she can do something. Hutao is going down. Blaster going down. I'll place down 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Then, okay, we're good. We're completely fine. Sukuna's going down somewhere over here. Doesn't really matter. Robin's going down. Max are out. And okay. Everything's getting melted. We should be fine now. I think we win. The method for this game nowadays is running Blast the Dimensional Hero, because you get negative SPA and just kind of one-shot anything. You really need to remove that, but whatever. Oh, 35. There we go. And I got Astral Chain Lace. Okay. And Cursed Coins, which I think is for Evolving Subaru. Kind of a letdown, man. Very, very easy. I'm just gonna AFK farm it. No worries there. Alright, I've been farming for like 3 or 4 hours, because the update dropped around 2 AM for me, and it is currently 6:07 AM. And that was not an intentional 6-7 joke, I don't know what's up with that. But I believe I'm done. If we take a look at my Subarus here, this one can evolve. Perfect. I'm just gonna evolve him into Envy. Hooray! Then I'm gonna evolve this one into the other variant, Lust. Yeah! And finally this one into Sloth, I think. Yeah! And then for the battle pass, I'm tier 50. Somehow, I don't know. But claim all. We got Echidna pretty easily. And Satella should be Satella, an Evo of this one, yeah. Satella, Witch of Jealousy, Jealousy Orb. Let me go craft that up real quick, right here. Craftable item. Boom. And now we can Evo Satella. And we're done. We are done with every unit from the update. Satella has 2 Evos, and I didn't realize this until later. So, the showcase will be right, it'll be the new unit. I just have to kind of evolve her now. And, I don't know, don't worry about it, but now we're done. We're just gonna reroll for Exodia on all of them, maybe? I know I don't have any Ultimas on these units, but I mean, I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of broke right now. So, we're gonna have to showcase on Exodia. Here we go, let's check out every new unit from the ReZero update, part 1. With Exodia on them, because I'm too broke to go for Ultima. Sorry. Subaru Sloth, first one. We go through the upgrades now, new attack on upgrade 4. He is still a cone AoE. It's called Stomp. He is like slowing them all down. We check out his passive in a second, but... There's the attack there, same animation, wow, okay. And max upgrade, he has 1.5 mil 4.1 with 122.4 range. Okay, ability here. Slothful Slam. Grants all allied units in range plus 1000% damage for 20 seconds. So a 10 times damage buff for units in his range, and then a tiny map-wide attack. Okay. Animation on that. Apparently nothing. Passives, we have Unshakable Sloth. He's immune to stuns, has a 25% chance to crit. When he's near the player's base, he is doing 300% extra damage. When he's far away, he's doing 100% less. Okay. Then he has Sluggish Aura. That must be what's slowing them down. Enemies entering his range are slowed by 70%. Each attack reduces his cooldown by 1% with a max of 10%, and if no enemies are in range, he gains 0.1% damage per second with no limit. Okay, so you want to put him back towards the base so he'll get more damage and slow them down. Seems like that just doesn't work right now. I don't know. But there's Subaru Sloth. Next we have Subaru Lust, I think. Yep. Okay, he's a buffer. 25%, 10% SPA, 10% range. Maxing out with a 100% damage buff, 10% SPA, 10% range buff. And then Force Desire passive. All allied units in range instantly gain a 100% charge on any energy-based mechanic every 5 seconds. Units with bleed mechanics immediately gain 100% bleed chance, and units inside his range are automatically upgraded to max level, and their selling price becomes 0. Okay, he's a new Robin, a replacement to Robin, right? If I put down like where's my Sloth one that I already put down before, and then max out my Subaru Lust now? Yeah, maxed out my Sloth. Okay, so it's a new Robin, and a better one, I think. Now we check out Subaru Envy, final Subaru, 76.6k every 4.0 on placement, cone AoE. Animation is like a dark mist there, looks like Shamrock, his spell or whatever. Envy Eruption, full AoE, okay. Max upgrade, he's doing 1.5 mil every 4.4, 107.6 range. The full AoE does not have an animation, looks like. Return by death, cooldown 120 seconds, sends all enemies back to the start of the path, he dies and comes back, instantly revives with 100 million HP, and gains 50% extra damage permanently, and has no limit. Okay, he's going to like respawn right here, and gain 50% damage up to 2.3 mil now, I think. And permanent thing, so you can have it on auto, and just have him ramp up over time. Not bad, not bad. The passive here, return by death. If he takes fatal damage or any attack exceeding his HP, he revives with full HP. After each death, he's going to permanently gain 20% damage. Okay, no limit to that either. So he's a permanently damage increasing guy. Area Torment. Enemies inside Subaru's range take automatic damage every second equal to 50% of his base damage. Effects stop once enemies leave the range. Okay, pretty much he's an infinitely scaling damage unit based on how often he is respawning and dying. Next up we have Echidna, Witch of Greed. I do want to mention all of their damage numbers so far have been pretty good for having only Exodia and not Ultima. But okay, Echidna, 81.6k every 4.0. Line AoE becoming a circle AoE on upgrade 4. And she is still just kind of shooting fire. Max upgrade, she's doing 1.9 mil every 4.4, 122.2 range, circle AoE. Ability, Stardust Explosion. Okay, consumes all the player's yen and deals damage based on the amount. If we have 2 million yen, it can do up to a 100,000% extra damage nuke. If you don't have enough to even activate it, the cooldown is increased by 100%. And then added damage applies to the extra damage enemies received. It does not increase Echidna's own base damage. Okay, I'll save that for later. Butterfly points, I can't even read that, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest, I can't read that. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys to maybe read it. I can't zoom in real life. I just can't read that, bro. Greedy butterflies, though. Each attack applies a green butterfly mark. Every mark increases damage dealt to any enemy by 10%. And stack up to 100% total bonus damage. Okay, kind of like ramping up raw damage there. I mean, it's kind of scuffed this time, because like, if she's good, depends on this passive right here. And I just straight up can't read it, bro. But, I don't know. But Echidna nuke, let's try that out. I have 7 million. Should have more than enough for the 2 million mark. Boom. Bunch of magic going on. Pretty cool. Here is the proper showcase for Satella, because I kind of messed up during the original showcase footage. Placement cost of 3.2k, doing 117.7k for 3.9, circle AoE, 74.8 range. She has the ability Shadow Tendrils on placement. 160-second cooldown, increases her own damage by 444%, and attacks all enemies on the map, kind of like a nuke there. All affected enemies are stunned for 20 seconds, and they're going to be forced to gain the Heart Squeeze effect. And each enemy hit counts as 1 hit equals 1 stack toward passive 2. So passive 2, not sure what that is, but we'll find out. I'm going to wait to use the nuke until later. Passive 1, Black Spiral Curse. We have each attack with a 25% chance to apply black damage. And damage increases at stack thresholds. Not sure what that really means. I guess she can like reapply black damage over and over and increase her damage by up to 200%. Added damage only increases the damage enemies receive, does not increase her own base damage number here. Then Heart Squeeze, okay. This is passive number 2. Heart Squeeze is going to tie in with her ability. Every attack inflicts Heart Squeeze for 4 seconds, slowing the enemy and dealing 50% base damage every second until the effect expires. Okay. Pretty much a slowing effect with damage over time, which will be applied by the ability apparently. Now we have the attack Shadow Bullet upgrade 4. And she is still Circle AoE. Maxed out doing 2.4 mil, 4.3, 149.5 range if we use Shadow Tendrils here. Pretty cool animation. And she's doing 9.8 mil with that nuke, it looks like, on top of applying a 20-second stun and the Heart Squeeze effect. Not that bad. Echidna's pretty okay. This guy's pretty awesome. Infinitely increasing damage if you use him right. I think the new Robin replacement is really cool. And the Sloth is just kind of for slowing them down. Doesn't really do too much, I don't think. But pretty cool. Those are all the ReZero units. I'm sorry if I'm bad at talking. This is currently being recorded at like 7 in the morning-ish. I don't know. Well, that is going to be all for the ReZero update video for Anime Guardians. Sorry if this video is kind of low quality or rushed or I'm bad at talking, I don't know. This update had me staying up real late, and hopefully this video can help you guys out and show you some of the new units or something. I don't know. Good night guys, I'm going to bed. Anyways, thank you to my channel members for making this video possible. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.